Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Sideshow. My name is Mingo.
This is Tony.
Tony, so I know we always give you shit about not being able to do certain things like, I don't know, change windshield wipers, let's say. But you learned how to do that since the last time we joked about it, right?
Yeah.
How often should you have to change your windshield wipers? Are they yearly out here now?
I would think so.
Because my car's not even a year old, bro. I bought that thing brand new off the lot, and my windshield wipers, they're already all shredded.
Don't let them scratch up your windshield.
No, I'm not. I'm going Thursday to have the oil changed and do all that and put on new windshield wipers.
They do that for free?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. If you talk loud enough, they'll do anything for free.
Because I think I told you I scratched my windshield.
Oh.
So I got 2 circles.
2 deep old grooves?
Yeah, it's...
What's wrong with your voice, bro? You sound all fucking grovelly
I
and shit.
think I caught a cold last night. I woke up this morning. It was a little hard to swallow. So I don't know.
It's going around. I had somebody at work show up that didn't feel good, that was sick. I had a boss that's been sick for like a month and a half.
No, you were the boss. What are you talking about?
Well, there's people above me. It's not like I'm Meadow Frejon. Like, I'm of my store, and then there's a boss on top of all of the stores, and then their boss, and then that person's boss. So I'm low man on the totem pole, pimping, as far as managers go.
Speaking of your car, though,
Yeah.
right quick to go back to it.
Yeah.
Dude, I almost called you yesterday morning, like at 5:45.
Yeah.
Dude, I got to my first stop. I got down. I did handle my business. It's a commercial pool.
Okay.
They actually have a handyman, like, on site type deal. Let's say it's it's a rehab place.
Okay.
So, I got done, jumped in my truck. Dude, the key wouldn't turn.
The key wouldn't turn?
Key would not turn.
Your steering wheel was locked?
And my steering wheel was locked.
You just had to wiggle the steering wheel a little
I
bit.
wiggled this. Well, first of all, I jumped on YouTube to see what I could do, and it did say, if your steering wheel is locked, which it was, turn it in a direction that it will move. It's not gonna move a lot,
Right?
But it will move. Turn it in that direction, and either as you're turning it, or when you reach the other side,
Then put the key in and turn it on.
yes, still wasn't working, kid.
Really?
I was pissed.
Did you have your all the way in park?
Yes. The other thing that I noticed was, because when I would pull the key out, put it back in, and keep trying it, when you remove your key, I don't know if your car does this.
I don't put my key in mine.
Here we go.
I just push the button.
Balling out of control. I get it. There's a clicking sound when you pull the key out.
There should be.
Okay.
Because that little door shuts.
Door?
Yeah, where you put the key in.
Okay. I don't think there's a door.
Yeah, that little trap shuts and opens.
Okay. But it wasn't doing that. That's the point I'm trying to make.
Okay.
It was like them old school where you could just pull out your key while you're driving.
Oh, okay.
That's how it felt. It was just going in, and it was like it wasn't going into place, if you will.
Okay.
So, dude, I'm thinking, okay, if I call a tow truck, the mechanic ain't even open yet. Am I going to have to rent a truck for the day to get to work? I'm going through all this in my mind. Then I call my uncle in New York, because he's up.
Damn, well, how's he going to help you?
He's a mechanic. Well, he went to... He's educated in mechanics. He didn't answer. And then I was thinking about calling you next.
You should have called me.
You was asleep. You weren't going to answer. But so I went down the rabbit hole of YouTube videos.
Okay.
Dude, lifesaver, kid.
How long were you on YouTube before you figured out how to fix the car?
Maybe 6 minutes, 7
Oh,
minutes.
that's not bad.
Because I was only watching the 2-minute videos.
Okay. So, what was it?
This dude said, get WD-40. Spray it in the lock, in the ignition.
Okay.
Spray it on your key as well. Put it in there, jiggle it, put it in, take it out. Spray your key again. Take it, just keep doing it. So I didn't have no WD-40 on me. And the funny thing is,
Go ahead.
I used to have a small can in my other truck because I had so much room in that truck.
If you don't have WD-40 and you find yourself in a position like that where you need some, you can use pencil lead. Take a pencil and scribble all over your key and put it in and out with that, and then scribble all over your key again and put it back in there. The pencil lead will do the same thing.
Is that right? Who carries pencils anymore?
Are you sure you don't have a pencil?
A pencil?
Oh, yeah. Works
No,
just
I
as
got
good
no
in a fight.
pencil. I got pens. So the reason why I mentioned about the handyman,
Yeah, that's right. You still use checks.
so I go in there, I find the handyman. I say, "Hey man, you guys got any WD-40?" He said, "Yeah." So he gave me a can. Dude, sprayed the key, sprayed the ignition, put it in and out, in and out, in and out. Sprayed the key again, just kept doing it. I almost gave up because it wasn't working. And then sprayed it again, sprayed some more in there. And then all of a sudden, dude, it broke loose. Boom. Couldn't believe it. Back on the road within 20 minutes.
Okay. And it hasn't done it since?
Nope. I spoke to my uncle. He says he thinks what happens is the tumblers. He called them the tumblers.
Right.
Probably didn't fall into place when I removed the key. That's matter of fact, I think that's what he said that clicking sound is the tumblers falling into place.
Yeah, what happened, like when you leave the steering wheel locked like that, if you pull the key out, it doesn't reset all the way. So that's why they tell you to move it the opposite way or move it to where, because like once it's locked, it's pinned. Okay, so then you have to move it the opposite direction, so that there's play, so that you can get the key and turn it. That's why they were telling you to do that, so that it would hopefully shimmy those pins back, so you can actually get to and move the pins.
Well, when I was moving it, I'm banging it. You know, again, you're only moving like maybe 2 inches at the most.
Probably not even that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You just need enough so that to relieve that pressure, and you should be able to.
Wasn't working for me.
Wow. All right.
But I was on the road, kid. YouTube saved the day.
So out of that, did it just add those 20? Sorry, dude. Did it just add those 20 minutes back on? That you wasted in the morning?
What do you mean add
Or
it
did
up?
you did you have to add it on? Like, cause where'd that 20 minutes go?
What are you talking about?
So you were done with one pool, right?
Right.
Then you wasted 20 minutes.
Right.
So did you have to add another 20 minutes onto the back of your day to make up for that time?
I'm not on a schedule.
Well, sure you are.
Well, yeah, my day obviously was 20 minutes longer.
Okay.
But what do you mean I had to add it on?
You had to add it on.
I don't come in late to the office 10 minutes. That means that my boss gonna make me work 10 minutes longer. What are you talking
you do
about?
if you missed a pool, because if you were 20 minutes late dicking around with your key.
Nobody. I'm not scheduled to be anywhere in particular. Come on, man.
Come on, you got to do a certain amount of pools in a day, right?
Yes.
Okay, so if you can't make up those 20 minutes in Chinga while you're working,
I'm just.
you're gonna have to work another 20 minutes.
Yeah,
I'll be
I'm just 20
hey,
minutes.
sorry, we're just gonna fucking do your pool next week. Sorry,
No.
my key couldn't turn.
That only happens if it gets dark. Then you're screwed.
Shit. And okay? So you wake up early. What time do you leave the house?
I've been leaving later because it's cold. 5:36.
Oh, so by then it's already all bright and shiny, right?
Not shiny, but sun is coming up.
Yeah. Fuck, bro.
But it was cold. Actually, today was the first day I put on sweats over my shorts, and I wore gloves.
No, don't take this the wrong way, but I thought about you today when I woke up, because it was fucking cold. I thought,
Yeah,
oh, shit.
it was cold today.
Maybe it's time to turn the fan off and turn the heater on this morning just to warm things up a little bit. And I thought, nah, I'm not gonna fucking. Because then Tony's gonna be like, see, I told you. Fuck that, it's cold. We keep it cold.
It
in
was
this bitch.
cold today. I have
It
to admit.
was. But that's good. That means it's coming. Hopefully, they look cloudy, so hopefully there'll be rain and
Rain?
yeah, maybe a little snow for Christmas, dog. Come on, maybe we can have a white Christmas. Fuck. Is your old lady making tamales after all for Christmas? Did they figure it out? Have they solidified that yet?
Are they making them again?
Yeah, for Christmas.
No, negative. Negative.
That's a pretty assertive negative.
Yeah, I mean they did it for this year.
Oh, that's what that was. That was for this. Okay.
Yeah. Now,
Gotcha.
if they do it again next year, that'd be another story.
How many did they end up making? Do you know?
I have no idea.
Just because we make so many when they do them, they make a shit ton of them.
Are you guys scheduled to do it?
Well, they're scheduled to do it on the 23rd, which is Saturday, and I work. So they'll probably still be making them by the time I'm out of work, because none of them can tie as fast as I can. Like that's just how it goes down. Like But then I got to make sure that they have enough to do the peanut butter ones. And like I said, this year apparently I talked to my sister and they're gonna make some the pork ones, which are the red ones. But this year we're gonna do more of the bean and chorizo ones, which are like everybody's favorite. They're great for fucking breakfast, bro. It's a fucking Mexican protein bar, bro. It's all
Save me one.
okay. It's all beans,
And the
chorizo,
pork.
and bacon. You want one? Okay.
I want it. Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to try it.
All right. Matter of fact, you know what? It's a Saturday. You ain't got shit to do. I'll have you come by and just have it when they're hot. How about that?
Did you say I don't have shit to do?
Yeah. I'm going to get you tamales today.
Actually, that weekend is going to be a big weekend.
Wow, what's going on?
Actually, my grandfather's turning 100.
Oh, that's right.
So we're having a big dinner for him on that Friday.
Yeah.
And then we got family coming in from New York. So they're going to be here till after Christmas.
Oh, shit.
So, yeah, we're like kind of planning things on a
So
daily
you're going to have a
basis.
big Christmas.
It's going to be a different one, that's for sure. And it kind of sucks because, like, my daughter's going to have to leave early because she's going to have to work on Tuesday. I hear a lot of people complaining about this Christmas in regards to work schedules.
What days are you taking off?
Just that Monday.
That's it?
What other day can I take off Christmas Eve? But I'm already off.
Shit, you got helpers? Hey, listen, you want a Christmas bonus? You got to put in Christmas hours. Ho, 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 motherfucker. Yeah, dude, fuck. I'll say, so I work. No, I'm off Christmas Eve. I'm off Christmas.
See, but you already closed on Christmas Eve, so that don't really count.
Right, so then I'm off Christmas Day.
Right.
I took the 26th, 7th, and 8th off. I go back Friday. And then I'm off Saturday, Sunday. I don't go back until the 2nd.
Damn!
Hell yeah.
Why don't you just call in sick that Friday?
Because I can't, because then I won't get paid. That's why I have to go back that Friday. Or else they won't pay me for the holiday or some shit.
Damn, this is another vacation for you?
Yeah. And my fault, I keep looking and I got PTO. Oh, more PTO. And in January, it all resets. So I go back and I have all brand new numbers again.
So do you, like my old lady, she has X amount of weeks every year.
Correct.
And then, I think they get more, the longer you're there. So what are you up to in regards to time off?
I think I'm up to 4 weeks.
Damn!
Because this will be 6 years. So I have 40 hours to start. And then I accumulate another 40 hours through the year.
Man.
Yeah.
That's nice. Oh, what's the maximum you could take at one time?
I'm sorry, I get 80 hours, right? Yeah, because that's...
Well, you said 40 and like up front, then you get another 40.
Yeah, no, so I get 40 up front, and then I earn another 40 throughout the year. So then that's it. Like, they'll let us carry over a week, I think. But I don't know. I don't know, because I know that they do that for, like, the people that are just coming in. But, like, since I get 4, what do I need? Like, what am I going to do? Oh, I got 5 weeks now. It's not like they're going to buy them out. Although it'd be nice to rack them up, and then if I ever quit or get fired, write the check, baby. Write the check.
People at my wife's job, like they don't take people who don't take vacations and stuff.
Right.
What they do is when they retire, it's happened a couple of times. They got like a year of time.
Wow.
So they'll stop work. They'll like put in retirement for like next year and stop working today.
And just take vacation.
Yeah.
It's kind of smart. That's kind of pimp. I'd like
That's
to do
real
that.
nice. I mean, you still collecting a check for another year?
How much vacation do you give your guys?
Woo!
I almost kept a straight face on that one, dog.
That's one of the few to many things wrong with my line of work. We don't get vacations. We don't get time off for sick. If you're sick, you're just sick. What are you gonna do?
Well, it's not like they can't. What do you
They
mean?
can't what?
It's not like they can't come to work. For what? Who you gonna get sick? You work by yourself, bitch. You gonna get the pulse sick?
But what if you physically can't get out of bed?
Man,
Body aches.
take an Advil. It'll get rid of that
Matter of
shit.
fact, like when I had to take that camera a couple of weeks ago,
Ooh,
I had to figure out how I'm gonna do the work schedule because I can't just say I'm not showing up.
right? Same
Sucks.
thing. You can't call up that morning. Hey, I had one guy this today. Like you're supposed to call a couple hours. You have to call 2 hours before your shift starts to call out sick, or else it's like basically like a no show, no call, no show. So he called me and he said, "Hey, I don't feel good." And
You can't say that.
why?
Isn't there some sort of
Well, he said, I don't feel good. I know that I'm supposed to call 2 hours ahead of time. Yeah. He said, so is it cool if I come in and if I don't feel good, I can go home? I said, why don't you come in and we'll talk about it? Do you have sick time? Do you have PTO? No. Well, you can go home, but you have to understand that it's an unexcused absence. You got 2 hours worth of sick time. I'll give you your 2 hours. But
What do you mean it's unauthorized sick time? The dude's calling it sick.
it's an unexcused absence.
We ain't in high school. What are you talking about?
Sure, we are. That's part of your work schedule, part of your work ethic.
No, if you're sick, you're sick. I mean, I can understand.
Yeah, you.
I don't have.
We give you eight days a year.
No,
to be sick.
we pay you to be sick 8 days a year.
Mm-hmm.
But after that, you ain't gonna get paid if you're sick.
It's not the way it works, bro. HR laws aren't. I know you don't worry about that because you don't care about your employees enough to help them out when they are. Just kidding, dog. But yeah, you can't just call off and not get paid or not be on some sort of like you would have to have like a doctor's note, I guess, or something like that for it to count as an unexcused absence. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying, but I mean that's
Because it could lead to further disciplinary action up and to including termination. So it's up to you. You want to go home or you want to go to jail? I mean, so yeah, just like that. Speaking of your pill, camera. How much is the camera? What happened?
I don't know. Still haven't discussed that part of it yet. Here's the funny, and it happens every single time. Whenever you got a problem, you got to call somebody, and they don't call you back. And then when you call them again, it's like
the whole story again.
Yep, They called, told me what happened. Said that they would call me back. They never did. I waited a week to call them, so I called them. Got the person that I've spoken to the first time, not after the fact,
Right.
not when I lost the camera. And I was like, hey, told her who I was. I'm waiting on a call back to see what we're doing. She goes, well, hold on, let me look up your file. She looks it up. She's like, I'm gonna have to talk to my boss about this. I've been gone for the last 2 weeks on vacation, so this is the first I'm hearing about this. So I'm thinking to myself, well, somebody knows about it, so why wouldn't that person be
Calling me back.
Yeah, but okay. She goes, I'll have to talk to my boss about it today, so I'll call you tomorrow. I was like, cool. Tomorrow came and went. That I spoke to her on Wednesday. Thursday, she no called. So Friday, my lady's like, you gotta call her. So I called. Yeah. Oh yeah, I was gonna call you today.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Exactly. I was gonna call you today. Yeah, my boss said just go ahead and let's just reschedule because we need to get it done. I was like, all right, cool. So, I mean, it's cool that we were scheduling it and we're doing it again. But that camera, is it a wash? Or are we just gonna wipe our hands of it and just be like, oh well, chalk it up to an accidental loss?
They must have some kind of insurance on the cameras, right? They're not just gonna give you a what did your boy say it was a $20,000 camera
He was like, yeah, it probably cost that much.
in a plastic cover. You know what I mean? And just be like, oh yeah, whatever. Oh shit, you lost it. Here's another one.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I took it from the stance that she's like, look, you're sick. You need to get this done. Let's just go ahead and reschedule, get it out of the way, and we'll take care of all that later. That's how I'm taking it.
Maybe they're trying to get your insurance for it.
Oh yeah, of course they're gonna get somebody.
Right.
So it's scheduled for this Friday. Now here's my dilemma. Okay.
Okay.
When I did the first time, I didn't know how this was gonna go, so I bumped my service up a day. So Thursday pools I did on Wednesday, Friday pools I did on Thursday, because Friday I was taking the pill.
Right. Okay.
And because you got
But you got to cleanse, right?
right.
Before?
Well, you cleanse the evening before,
Okay.
and so like throughout the night you're like on the toilet and stuff.
Okay.
And then on Friday I was on the toilet.
Right.
So
like what time? I'm sorry. What time Thursday did you start the process?
well, the actual process you start at 6 p.m.
Okay.
but you actually start at you start the medications at 6.
Okay.
But like at noon, they say at that point, just eat light.
Okay.
Like eat a very light lunch, drink clear liquids.
Yeah, don't eat chili. You know what I mean?
Eat clear liquids, stuff like that. And then at 6 p.m., because that's your last meal.
Okay.
6 p.m. now you start taking the medications.
The go-go juice.
Right. So and then 2 hours prior me taking a pill, there's medications I gotta continue to take.
So how? What time the next day do you stop shitting?
I don't really remember, to be honest with you.
So like after you shit out the pill,
Okay,
are you still shitting?
I pass it.
Right after you shit out the pill, right? After you passed it.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, it's still because people think it's gross, which it is to an extent.
Mm-hmm.
But you're not shitting. You're pissing through your asshole. It's clear.
It's what'd you say?
Pissing through your asshole.
Okay.
That's what diarrhea is. And so, because it's for the most part it's clear.
Okay.
So like that catcher, that strainer that I'm going into,
right.
There's a little bit of brown, but it's not like what you think.
Right.
So how long did that last? I don't know, because they did say that I'm able to eat lunch normal that day that I took the pill.
Okay.
So everything's back to normal at that point after the morning.
Okay.
Well, here's my dilemma. I was fine. Other than it was mental that I had a camera in me traveling through my guts, I had nothing physically wrong with me. So I'm planning on working a regular schedule.
You're stupid.
You see, and that's what my old lady said. I was like, yeah, I was fine. There's nothing. She's like, yeah, but you were on the toilet a lot. See, I haven't made arrangements to do what I need to do. What I did last time, I should say.
Yeah, because well, besides all of that, you know what I mean. Like if you go out and you're moving your arms and you're tightening and loosening your stomach, because everything comes from your core, which is all your stomach shit. Like even when you talk, dude, that comes from down where your nuts are. So you're pulling all those muscles every time you talk. So if you do that, dude, if you go to work, you're gonna shit yourself.
Yeah.
You're better off just fucking. Hey, look, I got a camera. I got to shit out. I can't come clean your pool today. Sorry.
Yeah, but again, the issue, the main issue is, I didn't make the arrangements like I should have. Meaning, tomorrow I'd be working on Thursday's work. And I could probably still just get away with it, but I already got other things lined up for tomorrow. You know how it is.
So skip a day. What's the big deal? Just call them and tell them, hey, you know what? I have an emergency procedure that has to be done on Friday.
No,
I won't be out.
And here's the thing. Here's the other thing about that, though. That wouldn't bother me to do that had I not taken so much time off this year already. I took a lot of.
You were traveling, man.
That's
bro.
what I'm saying, kid. I took a lot of time this year.
Well, but well-deserved time, right? It's not like It's not like you had done it previous years. It's not like.
That is correct.
You know what I mean?
Totally correct.
You're getting fucking old. You need more time to regenerate. Like, shit happens, and if it has to be going to Oregon to go shoot with your other friends, and that's do what you got to do. You got to go to Chicago because your son's there, whatever. New York. Where else did you go? Tahiti.
New York, Hawaii, Alaska, Oregon,
God
Chicago. I think that's it.
That's it.
I think so.
Now you got to do the East Coast, Miami, Maryland. Where is it that all them rich white people go?
Martha Vintage.
There you go. Fuck.
Did I buzz? Hello.
Yeah, what's going on?
Is that me? Hi. Wow.
Man, you fucking all up on that shit. All right, you're good. You're golden. All right.
Test.
Yeah, you're good.
But so I just don't know what I'm gonna do.
Is it does your helper have so much work that he couldn't
Yeah.
pick up some of your slack?
No, he could pick some up, not everything. I mean, and don't get me wrong, it's the perfect time of year to do it. No wind,
Yeah.
pools are cold for the most part.
Nobody's really using their pool right now, right?
Yeah, but it's just one of those things that, you, me, everyone. If you're paying for a service, you expect that service. That's all.
Yeah, but I think that we have our customers that are our age and understand. All right, yeah, I get it. Sometimes you just gotta do what the doctor tells you, and this price shit on you. So,
Yeah, I don't know.
I think it's your way of fighting it. You're trying to excuse yourself from having to sit and take the pill. Yeah, you're trying to avoid it.
No, I don't. I want to take the pill. Don't get me wrong. I'm cool with that.
Well, stay home and take the pill,
Nah.
bro.
Oh, you know what? Hold on a second. I almost forgot, kid. Peep this. I was talking to my old lady about it.
Okay.
Now, again, we set this up Friday, the doctor and I.
Okay.
Told my old lady, scheduled this, da-da-da. So, I told her, I said, I'm planning on still going to work, right? I think I'm just going to work. You know, the first thing she says is, she's like, okay, cool. Or something along those lines. And I said, but the only thing I'm worried about is, about going to the bathroom. I don't remember exactly how the conversation went.
Right.
But she said something along the lines of, yeah, last time you did it, I was surprised you took, like, the time off. I was like, what are you saying? She's like, women give birth. We work until we give birth. She's like, you took a pill and all of a sudden you got to take the day off? Dog. I was like,
wow.
Are you calling me lazy?
No, she's calling you a bitch. Like,
Hey, dude, that's exactly what she said. Well, she called me a pussy.
Wow.
Dude, I was like, I couldn't believe it. I was like, really? She's like, you just took a pill. What's the problem? I was like, man, I couldn't believe it.
Well, it's not about the pill. It's about you have to shit the pill out. You know what I mean?
Well, let me backtrack. I didn't do anything on that Friday per se, like anything strenuous or anything. Right. That's where she was just like, really? You because we were putting up Christmas at that time, And she was like, "You really not gonna do nothing?" And she said something along the lines of, at least you took the paintings off the walls so we could put up all the Christmas stuff on the walls. But she was like, she said she literally left work thinking, really? You're not going to do nothing today?
Wow. Holy shit.
I was really taken aback by that one.
Nah, I'm not. That's how, I mean, come on, man. You could have helped out. That's Christmas. But isn't that the day you put up the crazy crooked tree?
No, we did that. Well, I did it that weekend, yes, but I didn't do it that day.
Oh.
I mean, I still got my shit handled.
I would have told her, at least I had the strength to straighten our tree out. Yeah, I would. I'd be right there with you, dude. If I had to, nope. If I knew that I had to take a pill that was gonna make me shit randomly, you'd be lucky to get me out of the bathroom. You know what I mean? I'm good. One little slight accident, you can't fart because you don't know.
Dude, exactly.
You know what I mean?
And even if you do, you dribble a little bit.
It's the luck of the draw. Like you're like, oh, wait a minute. Nope. Yeah, I'm right there with you.
I'll be honest with you, I just want to get this over with.
Because you still don't know what it's. Do you feel better? You don't sound like you're sluggish.
In all actuality, I do feel normal. And what I mean by that is, when I start to get low, I'm always tired.
Right.
Just want to go to sleep, take a nap. I haven't been feeling that. And it's been a while since I had the last iron infusion.
That's good. That's a good sign.
Yeah, it is.
Like ever since I went to the doctor to get my heart medicine again, I call it heart medicine. It's high blood pressure shit, right? Dude, I feel so much better. Like I'm not lethargic. I'm not as tired as I used to be. Like I don't fall asleep watching TV as often. As I fucking yawn, right? But yeah, dude, I feel 1,000 times better. And like I said, I haven't smoked in about a month and a half.
Damn, good for you.
Yeah, it's been that's probably been the hardest part. Is the not smoking.
How much money do you save since you stopped?
I don't know. I only smoke like 2 a day, so a pack would last me a week.
How much is a pack?
About $10.
And how many weeks has it been?
A little bit better than 4 weeks, 5 weeks.
So
about $50.
$50.
Yeah. My Christmas gift to myself.
That's gas money, son.
Yeah. Well, and it sucks because they keep fucking pushing hours back at my work, and I'm like, fuck, man, it's starting to cost me to come to work. Like, what the fuck?
Push hours back? You mean you're closing sooner, opening later?
No. So what they did is we used to take a half an hour lunch, and so we were open 10:40. We would get there at 10:45 and leave at 6:45, and then we'd take a half an hour lunch. So we get 7.5 hours a day. So now we have to take an hour lunch. We get 7 hours a day, and that's if you work Monday through Friday. If you have to work, take a day off during the week, and work Saturday. Saturday is only 9:45 to 4:15 with an hour lunch. So that's what, instead of 6.5 hours, it's 6 hours. So that's, 2.5 hours, 2.5 hours a week plus that extra hour. Like you're like, wait, what? You want us to do what? So, I mean, that's quite a bit of money every 2 weeks to miss out.
I didn't know that. You don't go to work until 10:45 during the week?
Yeah, that's what time you have to be there.
Damn.
Then we open the doors at 11.
Damn.
Sucks, huh?
Dude, to me, the day's halfway over at that point.
I know.
Bruh.
And that's because I forced myself to get up at 8.
Man. I couldn't do that.
It's weird. It's hard. And it's difficult knowing that, like, I think that's part of why I'm still there. It's because, like, fuck. To some degree, it's part of, like, Where else am I gonna go where I don't fucking go in till almost 11 o'clock and make enough money with the hours that they give me to where I don't have to work obnoxious amounts of hours every day? Because when I was at Aaron's, bro, I'd fucking 12-hour days. Although I was making about double the money.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, and I don't even know if double the money was worth it. Like, I mean, the self-satisfaction of being able to achieve what I did while I was there was worth it, but all the time that I spent there not being able to, have fun or
Had to have fun. You're working. You ain't supposed to have fun.
well, that's what I'm saying. If I wasn't there,
You want fun, you get a career, not a job.
what?
If you want fun, get yourself a career. Something you want to do, that you like doing.
Shit, I wanted to do it because I was making a shit ton of money. I was like, this cool. I like this job. Know what I'm saying?
Errands?
Yeah.
I don't think I could punch a clock. I mean, I'm already too old, so it don't matter now. I'm not, I'm a lifer now.
Well, that's like these guys come in and with some of these people, and even the ladies that come in that work out in the field, bro, they come in and they got layers of fucking clothes on, and they've got a fucking mask on, and they got all this shit. They're covered in mud, and their money's wet sometimes when they come in. I'm like, fuck, fucking gross. Is it sweat, pesticides, or piss? Like what's on your money? You know what I mean? But and I look at their checks sometimes, and I'm like, God damn, you work almost, or you make almost as much as I do. And then I look at what their hourly is and how many hours they have to work to make that. And I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I'm going to stay right here. And then I start thinking, there's no way at my age that I could go back to working outside. I would make it. I'd like I would have to be like in really, really tough shape to have to go outside and work. Like to get an outside job. You know what I mean? Just because everything I've ever done has always been, for the most part, inside, right?
Yeah.
And so to go outside and work outdoors, I don't know if I could do it, dude. You know what I mean? I've had a couple of tough years of my life where I had to, but I've never found anything exciting or fulfilling about doing that shit to make me want to go back out there. I'm good, homie. I'd rather use my head and be inside at 73 degrees AC and, work my way that way. But doing that shit outside, bro, fucking hats off to you if you can keep it up. You know what I mean? That's a lot of work.
I don't know if I could be sitting in the same spot for 8 hours. And that those 8 hours are a mandatory start and stop time. That's tough.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's kind of, but I've gotten to, like, because I've started that kind of lifestyle or work style when I was young, like, it was really weird getting into radio because, we'd get there before anybody, 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and then we're off and ready to go home by noon. You know what I mean? You do your production, you can leave, you can hang out, you can whatever. Nobody really cares. Nobody really keeps time. As long as you're on the air and you do the commercials that you're scheduled to do after, whatever, go wherever the fuck you want. Which is really like total freedom, like a really weird freedom that you had doing that. You know what I mean? Which is really difficult to get used to. Because again, we're used to, or I was used to all right, you come in, you clock in at fucking 8 o'clock. And then, of course, back then, it was if you start at 8, you need to be here ready to punch in and ready to work at 7:45 so that you can clock in at 8 and work. Well, wait a minute, bitch. Do I start at 7:45 or 8?
When I was parking cars, the dude would give us a schedule. He put it on like a little note card every week.
Right.
And it was like 4:45 to 10.
Okay.
He'd expect you there at 4:45, but you were being paid 5 to 10.
He couldn't schedule you that then.
Well, this is all under the table. I mean, this is
Right.
not like corporation or anything. But yeah, he was. That. I could never wrap my head around that. And
Yeah.
and ever since then, the jobs that I had after that, it was like, what time am I scheduled? 8. I'll be here at 7:55
That's it.
because that's my time.
That's right. They can't tell you anything different.
When you mentioned about like the 20 minutes that I would have to work later,
Right.
I've gotten to the point now that like if somebody says, "Yo, let's go grab lunch," I'm like, "Yeah, no, I'll do it." Like Wednesdays is considered my repair day,
Okay.
so like I fix stuff on Wednesdays. I don't clean pools, pumps, motors, whatever, automation. So those days I can, if I were to do something like have lunch with somebody, I could do it.
Okay.
But as far as like the days that I'm cleaning pools, that's
That's more of a rhythm.
yeah, and when you go to have lunch with somebody, we're there 2 hours.
Yeah.
So that's the difference between getting off at 2:33 to 5.
Right.
It's like, nah, not today. Can't do it.
Is that more because you don't want to be out late,
Yeah.
or
Yeah, I don't like working late no more, at all.
like what's a good time for you to get off? What would be a good time for you?
No later than 3.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Just in time to have dinner and go to bed.
At least get a nap in.
It's so weird. Like people don't understand that. Like it's like this girl had come in to make a payment today, and I was rapping with her for a minute, and she's telling me that she had just gotten off of work, and I was like, "Get out of work, damn! What time you go in?" She said, "Oh well, I wake up at 3 and go in. I'm there at 4, and I get all the food and everything ready for the day." I was like, "Oh shit." And then, so she was telling me, she says, "Yeah," and then I get home and I'm ready to take a nap, and then everybody's like, "Okay, well, here's your baby, bye." And I'm like, "Dude, just give me like a 45-minute nap, dude. I'll be good after that. Like I've been at work all day. Like you guys are just fucking waking up, getting your day going. I'm just, you know what I mean?" I said, "I know. When I used to do radio, that's how it was when I'd get home, and my old lady had just maybe been awake 15 fucking minutes before I walk in the door. She said, 'I'm hungry. Let's go here. Let's go there. Let's do this. We need to go there. We need to wait. Hold the phone.'" So, yeah, it's crazy, bro.
Hey, nothing like getting a nap in, kid. Oh, those are the best.
But it's funny, what I've learned is so like half an hour seems to be like half an hour to 45 minutes is about the best nap time. If you go further than that, you're gonna wake up groggy and pissed off, or
Yeah.
you're not gonna want to do anything else. You're just kind of like, fuck. Why are you fucking with me? Just let me sleep. Just let me fucking relax. Just leave me alone.
And it's funny how, getting off at 3-ish, how, of course, my day starts early. Things are done at different times than a normal person, I guess you would say.
Right.
We were just talking to my daughter before we got here, before I came over, and she was like, "All right, I'm gonna go grocery shopping right now." And I was like, "It's gonna be 7:00." She's like, "Yeah, what's the big deal?" I'm like, "It's 7:00 at night, and you going grocery shopping?"
Yeah.
Dude.
And the only wrong thing that she's doing is it because it's 7:00 at night. She probably going when she's hungry, so she's gonna buy a lot of shit she don't need or want. She's just buying shit. They're like, "Ooh, that shit look good right now." Throw their cart in there. "Oh shit, that shit look good right now." I know. I used to do it. Right?
Do you actually go grocery shopping?
No, not anymore. I went to Walmart for the first time in about a year, towards the beginning of this, a couple weeks ago probably, because I had to get all the stocking stuffers, and well, probably at the beginning of this month, we had to get stocking stuffers, we had to get more paper, and that was about it. So I was like, well, I can't buy paper and stocking stuffers on the website. I can't have it delivered. Let's just go and We see what there is and we just get that. So we went to Walmart and we did it. Fuck, dude, the store was empty. Very few
With
people were there.
Empty with people or empty with
Yeah,
products?
empty with people. Like normally this time of year, you're like bumping into everybody like it's fucking you're clustered. There's so many people there, but we were walking around and nada, and it was probably around noon, 2 o'clock. I don't think we went that late. Ran into some old friends there. Like it was just, oh how's it going? But for the most part, like we went to the kids aisle where all the toys are at. We were able to walk through all the aisles without. There was no kids there. There was no parents walking into the aisles. Like
Well, it's the calm before the storm.
you think so?
Yeah, because this is probably, you have to admit, this is probably one of the first years that you've done your shopping way ahead. Like,
No, I'm usually like, I still have 2 gifts to buy. I'm usually done by the beginning of November.
oh really?
Oh yeah, dude, I don't fuck around.
All right. Well, back to what I was saying, getting at was, people are last minute shoppers.
Yeah.
So it's, next week is going to be a madhouse. I can almost guarantee you.
Well, maybe because I think maybe just because the rent's due on the first, right? So this check was gone to rent. So maybe the next one that's coming around will be.
It's going to be like Valentine's Day at the grocery store. Nothing but dudes buying them flowers and
right?
cards. Last minute on Valentine's Day.
So that Friday the 22nd should be the last payday before Christmas. So that means that weekend up through Christmas ain't no going to the store, bro.
When I first met Rob, dude, this fool was shopping, Christmas shopping on Christmas Eve. And I was like, are you crazy? They had got nothing. They were on a mad tear trying to get presents.
That's hilarious.
Christmas Eve, kid. I'm like, you are crazy.
Well, I think I did the whole, being ready by the beginning of November thing because, we grew up poor. So mom was at Kmart in December or they go in February putting shit on layaway so that by the time the end of November or beginning of November came, she was getting everything out and then she got to hide it in the house. You know what I mean? And then she could have it all wrapped and ready by Thanksgiving so she could put up the Christmas tree and put all the presents out.
My office, if you will, my room. Right now it literally looks like Santa's workshop. Fucking wrapping paper on the floor, presents that have been wrapped that need to be wrapped. It's just a mess in there.
Wow.
And so my daughter, she saw it, and then she asked, she says, what did you guys used to do when her and her brother were in the house? Because they'd never seen anything.
Right.
And I was like, well, your mom would wrap it. We just put it in the garage, hide it in the garage somewhere. She's like, really? I said, you guys never went in the garage anyways. And she's like, yeah, you got a point. I said, oh, it's easy hiding shit from you guys.
Now, I know that. Did you ever finish the garage?
No. Why you got to bring up old shit? Now you got my old lady thinking about it again.
Well, I was just wondering because you said, that you were going to buy this and
Baby
you were going to buy
steps.
that. And then you were doing this and you were going to do that. And then it's almost done.
Yeah, we fell back. I fell back. I think I mentioned this before. What part of the garage? The problem is switching trucks for work.
Switching trucks?
Yes, downsizing the truck.
Okay.
Because, dude, I used to carry so much stuff in that bigger truck. It was incredible. The amount of stuff I was able to carry with me on a daily basis.
And is it because you needed it or you just didn't want to put it in the garage?
No, it's if I ran into a problem, I was able to fix it right then and there.
Got it.
Now I have to go to the store, buy the parts needed, come back. Sometimes I would just reschedule it.
Got it.
But when I used to be able to carry everything, go up, light was burned out. I could change it right there because I'll have a bulb and a gasket in the truck. I can't do that anymore.
Got it.
So the stuff that I had is like right in the walkway of the garage. All my pool stuff that was actually in that truck. It's like 3 tubs full of stuff. Incredible.
Dude, you got a big ass garage. 3 tubs ain't taking up that much room.
Well, I'm just saying that for that particular section. Then you got the workout. Then you got the workout stuff that his collection does.
Fuck. I just kind of because what I was getting at was, did you ever go into the garage after Christmas and find a gift that you forgot to give to somebody because you had hidden it so well?
No, that never done that. But I have. Speaking of that, you know what is it called an armoire? Like a cabinet?
Yeah.
I used to have a cabinet in my bedroom that housed the computer. This is when computers first came out.
Okay.
You know, you open it up, your system is right there. You know, you can pull out the tray that has the keyboard.
Right.
Computer cabinet, I guess you would call it. When we moved from our first house,
Okay.
we sold it. I was taking the computer stuff out of there, bro. Valentine's Day cards, like behind the monitor and shit. Christmas cards for my old lady. Like I would buy it and put it there, and but forget that I did that, and just go and buy her another one.
How many cards did you have backups?
I think I swear to God, I must have had like 3 or 4 cards, like different Christmas and Valentine's Day.
That's fucking hilarious. That totally sounds like something you do with like, and want to be like, fuck, I know I got her something. I can't remember what I got her though. Fuck. That sounds like something. Totally sounds like something you would fucking do. How was your weekend this weekend though?
It was good. I had my annual party. Thank you for coming.
That was a good time, dude.
Yeah. Everybody
Everybody seemed to be in the spirit and having a really good time.
I think that, not to, I guess, toot my own horn, but I really think that kind of gets everybody into the spirit, that party. I really appreciated Henry's son, because he pulled me to the side, and he was like, he was telling me, he was like, man, I really appreciate you doing this every year. We look forward to coming. My parents look forward to coming. You invite you invite everyone into your home. Because he's 30 now, maybe, and he's been coming since he was 15, off and on.
Oh wow.
And just that warmed my heart, if you will.
Right on. Yeah, I mean, it was. I mean, that's always good to have that good feedback like that. You know what I mean? Especially when it's unwarranted or you're not where it's coming from. You know what I mean? It was funny because I was sitting in the kitchen area. I finally sat down to grab something to eat real quick, and it was me and Ivan sitting on with our backs towards the doors to go out. So Ivan's wife and Champ's mom were on the other side of the counter. And what's that? What's the older white gentleman that was there? What was his name?
The one that's always there, or the new guy?
Yeah.
Rick. MB's wife? My husband?
Yeah. So he was there, and he was chatting with us. And I don't even remember how it came up or who all she was exactly talking to. But boy, was Martha ripping into Ivan.
About what?
Bro, she must have called him Carlton for about 15 minutes.
No, she didn't.
She was talking about how he was Carlton, and she said, yeah, because he's from where's Raging Waters at?
San Dimas.
Oh, he's from San Dimas. He graduated there. He likes to wear his sweaters over his shoulders with them tied. And I'm like, oh my dude, I'm fucking dying laughing. But I could see it on Ivan's face, like what are you doing? And he keeps sounding like, seriously? I said, no, I don't. I don't do that. And she's just riding him, boy, just giving him shit like that. And poor Ivan finally got done eating and walked away. He was like, "Fuck that, I'm going outside. Fuck all y'all." Poor guy. But yeah, she was clowning him about being Carlton, and then Steve's mom. We were standing outside, and she came out. And she starts doing the Carlton next to.
I saw that. Now that I remember.
Right, because we were all standing
Yeah.
out there, and she started doing the Carlton right next to me. We was like, "Oh, ain't that about him?" That poor guy. He gets shit all the time. But I never expected it to come from his wife.
Nobody knew this. I fire up the barbecue like at midnight, and I cook burgers and ribs.
Okay.
And so, I'm on the grill probably a good hour and a half. And so when I was finally done grilling, I wanted to sit down with you guys at that outdoor table right under the patio.
Right.
But people had taken like some of the chairs and stuff and put them throughout the yard. And so I went to go grab one by my fire pit. And I bent over and I grabbed it by the arms and I was about to lift it. And before I was able to lift it, dude, my back locked up on me, kid.
Oh, shit.
Dog. Man. So I turned around real quick and I just sat in the chair. And I was like, oh my God. And I've been standing since 5:36. And now it's like 1:30. So I sat there for like 15 minutes. And I was thinking to myself, please nobody walk by. Please nobody walk by. And I mean, I was just sitting, so it's not like you could tell what I was, I was in pain.
Right.
But I was just like, oh my God, dude. Couldn't believe it.
Well, that was like, I actually didn't go to the walk part of it. Because I had worked all day, so my leg felt really swollen. So I was like, I'm not going to fucking push myself to go walk it. And we had been standing around, like when I first got there, standing around, and we had been standing for so long, like, I was looking around like, fuck, where's some fucking chairs? I need to sit down, dude. Like my leg was throbbing, bro. And finally I sat down, and it was cool. But yeah, I think because you were facing the barbecue, so your front was all nice and warm. I think when you got to have to pick up that chair, your back was so cold that you trying to just lift like you just, warmed up.
It did, dude. It was like, what you doing? Sit your ass down.
Well, at least you didn't fucking fall down when you locked up, though. You know what I mean? Like, it didn't take you all the way out.
One of my goddaughter's daughter, Aria, fell in the pool. She fell in the spa.
Oh, okay.
And she was fine. It was just that water's cold. She was, it was a cross between embarrassed and scared.
Right.
So, she's crying and stuff. But it's been a few years since any kid has fallen into the pool. And I'm talking Henry's daughters fell in the pool twice. Luis's kids fell in the pool.
Wow.
And that water's cold, kid, at that time of year. But it's been quite some time since a kid's fallen in the pool. I mean, every year back then, we would say, whose kid's going to fall in this year? We'd be placing bets.
Really?
And I think I realized the reason why it's been so long in between since we've had another kid fall in the pool is because the ages of the kids.
Oh, yeah.
Like during this hiatus, the kids were the ones that are running around the pool now. They were too young to be running around the pool.
Right.
And the ones that had already grown out of it. So, you know what I mean? So it was like that. We were in that like funky era. But now we got kids that are old enough to be running around. They got all the energy.
Well, late at night after all the drinking and whatnot, I'm surprised no adult has fallen in that pool, because there's people that tie it on pretty tight at your party. I'm surprised no grown-ups have fallen into that pool drinking. Wake their asses right up, boy. That cold-ass water. I got a question for you. So, I told you, like, so my job keeps shortening hours or doing this or doing certain things, and we're just not making the same amount of money as I used to make, and everything's more expensive nowadays, right?
Right.
But they've asked us to decorate our stores and show our spirit. So, but they haven't told us, hey, you have this amount of money, go buy what you want, and then expense it.
Okay.
So, my question is, if they're not going to let us expense it, do I have to show my spirit? Like, do I have to, like...
No, didn't you say they told you here's X amount of dollars?
No. They said, hey, we want you to decorate your stores and, have, Christmas spirit.
Okay.
Show us your spirit. We ain't paying you to do it. There's no money.
So they want you to dig out of your own pocket for decorations?
They never said that. They never said that they wouldn't give you money, but usually they do. Hey, hey, you're going to do this. The store has this amount of money allotted to it to purchase shit, right?
Right.
And I go on, and because they have this thing called Slack, which is like a intranet, like communication
Inner
app.
office?
Yeah, inner office blog set, I guess that'd be the best way to put it. So, and all these people are, all these different stores are, elaborate. So someone's got a train and snow and a tree, and I'm like, they all got all kinds of different. One's got like a whole Grinch set up, and I'm like, they're not giving me money to take it. Why would I?
They say they're telling you there's a X amount of dollars.
Where?
I don't know. You just said that they said there's a certain amount of money allotted for this.
I did not say that. They did not. They did not tell us there was one. That's my point. Hey, we want you guys to, show your Christmas spirit, do up your office, and, blah, blah, blah. Enjoy yourselves. Have a good time. Never any, you guys have, $15 or $20 each store to go out and buy, whatever you need to decorate your offices. It's not out there like that. It's just, hey, we want you guys to, decorate and, show your spirit. My spirit has been doused by my inability to pay for these things.
Well, you should find out. Where do I? Am I taking out of petty cash? What am I doing? Damn, I'm surprised I remember petty cash.
So we don't have petty cash. We don't have any cash in the stores.
Man, it's been a while since I thought of that word.
Right? But it's like, okay, so would it be petty if I call, hey, well, are you going to reimburse us for what we buy, or what? Or are you telling us to come out of pocket and decorate if we want to?
I doubt they're going to tell you to come out of pocket for that. And I doubt these other offices came out of pocket putting up trains and stuff.
Maybe what I'll do is tomorrow I'll reach out to those offices that did.
Oh, there you go.
And find out, hey, did you get reimbursed, or would? Oh no, I just pulled stuff out of my house and brought it here. Cool. Congratulations. Good looking out.
All you gotta do is buy that snow in a can and paint your windows.
Can't do that.
Why?
Because what if somebody comes in and tries to rob the store and then the cops can't see inside? That makes no sense.
Oh, please.
Come on, man.
Have you ever been robbed at the store?
No.
Okay, it ain't gonna happen. But then again, my old lady would say this is the time of year that shit happens.
I don't know what they're gonna rob. We ain't got no cash.
You got too much cash. What you talking about? All them payments that are coming in.
It all goes into a safety deposit box. We have a Loomis machine that you take a payment, money goes right in it.
And you don't have access to it?
Nope.
Yeah, you do.
I don't. And then we have a Loomis guy that comes and picks it up on he's scheduled a couple of times a week and comes and picks it up and then it's done. We don't once we've counted the money twice and entered it into the account, we don't touch it again. We don't see it anymore.
Wow. Must be a pretty big box.
It is. It holds quite a bit of money. I think 2 times in my career we've been able to fill it.
Damn.
We had to call him, hey, you're going to have to send somebody to come and fucking...
How do you know it's full?
Because you hear it, like, at first it's whooshing, 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 taking money. And when it's full, it's like... saying, you know, oh, shit getting full, listen. But then, you know, it all depends. Like, sometimes it'll start to sound like that. Like, if people bring in bills that are all fucked up and you put them in there, because it's trying to straighten it out, and then you put bills, the next bills kind of squeeze it, but it takes up a lot of room, so it shortens how much money you could put in there. But it takes quite a bit of money, though. It's not like it doesn't.
Why don't you guys have petty cash?
Because when you
If
cash
something comes up,
like what?
Your window breaks, and you got to get a new one installed.
Call corporate. They send somebody out and they take care of it.
What about just for the day, just to get plywood up?
Then I would have to go and I would have to buy the plywood and expense it. Although I would tell them, sorry, I'm not gonna go and then drill a hole into your aluminum. They'll have somebody come out and do that immediately.
Really?
Board up the doors and board up the windows and shit. Yeah. I wouldn't do it. Fuck that. Hold me accountable for that shit. I'm good. Nope.
It's just temporary.
So?
You can work around it without having to drill into their walls.
How?
Is there a window frame?
It's all those aluminum frames because there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6 pieces of glass.
Okay, so it's a frame. There is a frame.
Yes, and it's just that little rubber piece that goes around the glass that holds it in place.
So there's no actual metal. The frame is not metal.
I said it was aluminum.
Okay, so it does have a frame, a metal frame. Aluminum is metal.
Yes.
Okay. So you don't have to drill into it.
How do you not?
You get a piece of plywood and a 2x4.
And what do you do with the 2x4?
The plywood goes on the outside.
Uh-huh.
You drill a hole through it. You drill the hole through the 2x4. You get a long bolt and a nut.
And you compress the two together?
Correct. And then the 2x4 wedges against the frame.
That's stupid.
It's called temporary, fool.
Well, they got to send somebody to do it. I'm not going to do it.
You ain't a team player.
Fuck that. I didn't get paid to be a fucking...
Yes, you are getting paid for that.
I did not get
That's
paid to
called
be a construction
managerial
worker.
duties.
No, managerial duties is, hey, somebody broke my window. What time can you be out to fix it?
It's your store. You figure it out.
Come out to be... what time can you be here to
Man.
put some wood up? All right, thank you. Fuck that. I ain't no construction worker. Shit.
You're the best.
I know how to do it, and I know I can get it done, but y'all motherfuckers don't pay me to do that shit.
Yes, they do. That's why you're
No.
the manager.
They pay me to make those decisions of who to call and to get the best deal, not to do it myself. Nope. Fuck that shit. Them days are gone, pimpin'.
When I was the assistant manager at the rent-a-car spot, I used to have to make sure the bathrooms were clean. I used to have to make sure...
That's because you a sucker. and I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. The big difference is that was 1962. And today, in 2023, people, your employees can tell you no. Back there, oh, you don't want to do it? Go ahead, go home. I'll find another motherfucker that will do it. Be happy to do your job. And you can go home and collect unemployment. Or good luck trying to collect it because you refuse to do your job. So, okay, thanks. Now people be like, I don't want to do it. Didn't know it was an option. Well, it is, because that's not what I got hired for. Oh.
That's what a union is for.
Is that right? We don't even have a fucking union. But that's what HR, and then, like, so California's HR is fucked. Like it's cool. It's pro employee,
Right.
but it overreaches. I think a lot, and there's a lot of things that are said and used in the wrong way to help the employee. And I think that people take advantage of some of those rules, um, which is kind of funny. But it is what it is. So yeah, I just think that.
Dude, I used to have this dude. He rented cars. He was such an asshole. The way our office was, it was facing west, and the
Okay.
front was nothing but glass. So in the summertime, when that sun hit 3 o'clock, dude, it would be very warm in the lobby and stuff. This guy, I mean, and there was nothing we could do about it.
Right.
It's just the way the building is. This guy will start taking pictures of the thermostat, talking about OSHA. This is
Really?
dog. I used to want to kill this kid. Oh my god, dude! I'm gonna report this to OSHA. These working conditions. I was just like, I cannot believe this dude. OSHA this, OSHA that.
The fucked up part is that half the time they're fucking right and you can't do anything about
Dude,
it.
he totally was right.
Right.
But it was one of those things that, we would have to appease him just to shut him up. Because, that poison that he's spilling
Right.
goes to the other employees, and now it's like, oh my God. And then he was so smart, we couldn't get rid of him because he knew, like, certain laws, and it was just a pain in the ass.
Maybe that's why I'm still there.
Remember, I was talking about I got family coming down?
Yeah.
I got 2 sets of uncles coming down, my mom's brothers.
Okay.
My mom, the one of the uncles, he had made arrangements already to stay,
Okay.
a hotel. So my mother's telling me that he rented a hotel room down the street from me. I got a golf course near me called Cimarron.
Yeah, it's at the end of 30th.
Correct. So she says it's by that golf course. When my mom turned 60, we rented out the clubhouse and threw her a party.
Oh, nice.
So she was like, is that near that golf course that we had the party at? So I'm thinking the Desert Princess, which is right across the street.
Okay.
And attached to the Desert Princess is the Doral, which used to be the Doubletree.
Okay.
So I was just assuming it was that. The reason I assumed that is because when my daughter turned 21, 4 years ago, my wife's aunt and cousin came down for the party, and they also stayed down the street from me.
Okay.
Again, I assume it's the Doral, which is the Desert Princess. So my other uncle spoke to him last week. He's like, yo, do you know where my brother's staying at while he goes down there? I said, you know what, dude? I told him, apparently he's staying down the street from me. My wife's aunt stayed there 4 years ago. I said, I'm going to be honest with you, though. I always see this building when I drive down Landau. Like if you see one of the side streets going west,
Yeah.
like south of 30th, you drive down Landau, the next street south of 30th, you can look to your right. And there's a building all the way in the back. And it's a really big building. I've always thought it was part of the golf course. So I'm like, dude, I'm going to find out what this building is. Okay?
Some loony bin.
Dog, I go to work that morning. And I'm like, I'm going to drive over there and see what the fuck this building is. I go down 30th as if I'm going. I go to the golf course. Okay? I drive into the parking lot. I can see the building from the parking lot, but I can't get to it from their parking lot.
Okay.
So it's not part of the golf course. back out, go straight back down 30th. I pass a sign that I had passed before. I've been to this golf course more than a few times. Never paid attention to this sign. It says I think Woodwind Suites by Hilton. I said, what the fuck? Dog. So I take that street. It's headed south from 30th.
Okay.
I'm driving. It's got all these desert landscape, big bushes. So all you see is the road. Then all of a sudden it clears, kid. And it's this humongous hotel. I could not believe it. There is a Hilton Suites Hotel walking distance from my house. And I've never known it was there.
Well, I don't know about walking distance, bro. That's still. If you talking about going down a driveway and all that, that ain't walking distance.
Maybe not for me, not for you.
That could be
I can walk that.
That could be a golf cart ride.
You can walk it. But bro, when the landscaping cleared, all of a sudden there's this humongous hotel. I could not believe it. Dude, dumbfounded.
Is it a nice looking hotel?
Yes. I get home from work that day. I tell my old lady, yo, did you know there's a hotel over there by the golf course? She's like, never heard of it. We went to Costco that night. When we were driving to Costco, I said, I'm gonna take you to it. It's a whole different experience at night because you really can't see anything when you're driving down the street.
It's all creepy and shit.
Yeah, it kind of is. And then all of a sudden, dude, like I said, the landscape stops, and you just see this humongous hotel. Here's a picture of it.
Holy shit.
Dog.
And where's that at?
Dude, it's between Landau and the golf course.
That's weird, bro.
Dude, I call up my nephew Steven. I sent him that picture, right? And I say, yo, do you know what this is? And so he replies, he says, I think that's that hotel down Day Palm near the casino. I said, no, dog, that's over there by Cimarron Golf Course by my house. He was like, no way. And I said, dude. I said, you should go check it out. He drove by it in that afternoon, started taking pictures of it.
Oh, shit.
He's like, I knew this building was here. I never knew what it was. Because you could actually see it from Ramon Road as you're driving over the bridge.
Okay.
He's like, I never knew this was here. I'm like, he's telling me he took pictures. They got their own private dog park.
Oh, shit.
Dog. And here's the kicker. My wife talked to my daughter like the next day or 2 days later. She's like, did you know there was a hotel over there by the house, by that golf course? My daughter's like, yeah, I've been there before. We partied there. I was like, ain't this a bitch?
So you old fuckers just finding out about that shit now?
Dude, I never knew that hotel was over there.
That's crazy.
Never.
Well, I never knew that that place that you're talking about where you did your mom's 60th birthday party.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know that was there.
The golf course?
The little party place. The little
No, most golf courses have a
clubhouse.
Yeah, clubhouse.
I just didn't know it was there. I'd never been down. I didn't know where that whole shit started. I mean, I was gone for so long. Like,
yeah, it's not too bad of a spot. I mean, I think it's because it's right down the street.
Right.
Because I've been to several parties there. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, and the view from at the time before the flood was really nice, and it was all really beautiful and green, very scenic.
Yeah.
So it can be a really, really nice spot.
My cousin Ermin, she was really involved in the Cancer Society.
Okay.
So they would always put on events there.
Okay.
Yeah, it was been there a lot.
Yeah, I went for somebody's. Was it a wedding that I went for? Or somebody's quinceañera? One of those two. I don't really remember what it was. But I know that I've been there. And I was like, God damn, this place is really nice.
Yeah.
Surprised. I didn't know. Like, again, I didn't know that it was there. But it's still, it is kind of where it's at. It just seems kind of creepy because it's on that golf course that's kind of like, don't homeless people live over there underneath that bridge right there? Like, you know. But yeah, see, I mean, it seemed really nice, so can't be mad at that. Are the rooms expensive there? Did you look?
He actually looked there after taxes and fees is like $200 a night right now.
That's not bad.
Not bad at all.
I mean, it's expensive, but that's not bad. You know what I mean?
I'll be honest with you. I think it's a little on the high side considering it's Cathedral City. You know, it ain't Palm Springs.
Well, is it Cathedral City?
Yeah, because it's this side of the wash.
Maybe that's why they put it so far back so they could.
But I tell you what. Oh, matter of fact, did you drive over there downtown Palm Springs? Shakey's?
No, I didn't. And when
yeah,
you said,
I guess not. I guess
when
not.
you said that, I thought about it. But no, I'll go. I'm Thursday. I'm off Thursday, so I'll go Thursday. I'll go look. I'll find it. I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, sure you do.
That little fucking liquor store that's right there. You know.
I went to the dentist today, kid. And I didn't do it on purpose. I told a dad joke, I guess. But
that's all you tell nowadays, though, bro. Like, you don't even notice.
But it wasn't a joke. I'm just saying dad joke
esque.
I go there, I sign my name, check in. And so the girl at the desk, she calls me up. It's like, yeah, Mr. Pacheco, here's what we're going to be doing today. And he just, could you come back here? I need you to sign something. Or she says, I need you to sign. And before she was able to finish, I said, you want me to sign my life away? And she kind of giggled, right? And she goes, my mom says that all the time. And I was like, ain't this a bitch?
She said, oh, you old fuck, my mama say that too.
I couldn't believe
it. That's pretty funny, dude. That's pretty fucking funny. Yeah, dude, they start comparing you to mom. You know you old. You can't fight it.
You know, it's funny. Yeah, I know I'm old. But I think we talked about this before. Like, when my mom was this age, and I was, let's say, my kid's age.
Right.
My mom seemed old, kid. Out of touch. You know, old school. I don't think I'm like that.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not. Man, see, you're just a hater.
Look, no, I'm not trying to hate because I know that you are because I am.
Well, I know you are.
I know. Fuck you. There's shit that my kid says and words that they use and I'm like, what? That shit don't even make no sense. Like the slang that kids use these days, like at least our shit made sense. That's fresh.
Not to our parents.
That's fresh. That's dope. Like our words made sense. He's got like their drugs don't even fizz, all this other. Man, it's weird.
But I mean, it's not even necessarily the vocabulary that's used today. It's, for example, the party from this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
My daughter's sorority sisters.
Okay.
You know, they're taking pictures with my wife and I, or I should say, my wife and I are taking pictures with them. You know, throwing up the little heart symbol. They had us do that, so don't even trip. You know, just stuff like that. And my friends wouldn't have done that with my parents back in the day.
That's because we were throwing up actual gang signs. You're throwing up fucking AARP. Fucking AARP healthcare signs and shit. Fuck. Yeah, but still, like that's, you know, yeah, no, it's totally different, dude. You're like, you don't listen to the music from now.
Yeah, little to very little. Come on. A couple songs are good.
Okay.
There's a few songs.
All right.
Who? Yeah, I couldn't name anybody right now.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, go ahead.
Hold on. Dua Lipa's good. I like her music. You know who that is?
Nope.
Exactly. See, because that's you out of touch.
Oh, I am. I told you I was. I'm good. I'm good with where I'm at.
But the fact still remains.
I'm still cooler than half the kids out there, so I'm cool. Shit. Give a fuck.
But it's still like my mom. Well, then again, my mom did like a couple of songs from my era too. But she just seemed old. My wife's mother seemed old to me. You know, and I don't think my wife and I seem old to my kids. Like I didn't party with my mom, and I'm not saying I party with my kids,
right?
But we do socialize together. I didn't socialize with my mom.
Yeah, that's a little different though because you brought your kids up in that. You know, everybody that's there and everybody was there for the walk has been partying there for how many years? You saying 17 years now?
No, not that long. 15 maybe.
So 15 years. I mean that. Half of your daughter's life, and she was 10 years old when you started bringing these people around to party for Christmas. So it would make sense that she would be comfortable enough to act like that. Like all the other kids over there, they're not like that with their parents. At least what we see of it.
That's true, but yeah, you got a point there.
But it may not be that you're hip and cool.
Maybe, I am, first of all.
Maybe.
No, maybe I am, but go ahead.
Maybe it's that your kids enjoy their time with you and know that it's limited because you're getting older. So they want to enjoy that time with you.
I'm cool.
It's fucked up, right? You know, I don't know, dude. Kids are fucking weird, bro. Like, yeah. I mean, I my kids are a perfect example of what I mean. Like, they're total fucking opposites. You know what I mean? Like, Sebastian, all right, Dad, I got you this. I'm going to get you something else. Blah, 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 blah. Here's what I bought this person, la, 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 and lays out everything. When are we going to get together for Christmas? How's everything going to work? Blah, blah, blah. Because I'm planning on going out of town. So he's structured. He's making all these plans according to what our family's doing. Because that's what we've always done. And even when they were kids, my family would wait till we were all together to celebrate Christmas. So there was days where I would get them on Christmas Day. There's days where I would get them like Christmas Eve or the day after Christmas, and then we'd do Christmas, either the day I get them or 2 days after Christmas, whatever worked for the family, right? And so Sebastian's very cognizant of that, and he's very willing to adjust his schedule for that. To where Milo's like, they're sending out this group text for the family. Hey, we're going to make tamales on the 23rd. We're going to do Christmas on the 24th. It's going to start at 11 a.m. We'll have, some tamales and breakfast items there. If you guys want to come and hang out, blah, 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 right? So Milo texts, well, I work. Can we do it on Christmas Day? Well, what time are you available on Christmas? I'm not sure. Well, then how are you going to ask us to change it if you don't even know when you're available? And why would we change it when everybody else is available that day, but you're not? Like, why do we got to make concessions for you still? You know what I'm saying? Like, am I wrong for that?
Well, I'll be honest with you. I thought you'd be pleased that he is wanting to do it and just saying, yo, I worked that day. Can we do it another day? Because I would like to take part in it.
I am very pleased.
No, you're a hater right now.
No, I'm very pleased. But the tone of which he asked is
in a text.
Yeah,
there's no tone in a text.
Bullshit. That's the problem with text. It's not how you write it; it's how the person reads it. Just like what you say, doesn't matter what you think you're saying. It's how the person takes it. That's the reality.
And so
of it.
why do you have to take it negatively?
Because that's
You're a hater.
Because that's usually how he comes across.
Hater.
Say what you want.
What I mean, you explaining it to me, that's how I took it a totally different way than you did, apparently.
That's because you a hater. You hating on me? Whatever Mingo says, that's the opposite. That's what you get from Tony. I hate it. I don't like it. What else you say? Oh, no, that's it, right? I don't like it. Yeah,
I don't like it.
Right there. Proof is in the pudding.
But again, I mean, yeah, that's how I would take it. Like, hey, at least you, and no, don't get me wrong, you make sense. Like, no, we're not gonna switch it because this is the day we're doing it. But thank you for wanting to join us, and we'll be here before and after you go to work.
Yeah, and it's like instead of hey, well, I just can't change it, or I can't just call off. Well, hey, maybe you can ask, hey, somebody, hey, I'm gonna work that day. Do you want to take my shift? Do you want to split the shift? Do you want to, you know what I mean? Find out find out what's really available. Find out what's available from your girl, and then make a plan that way. Because you're gonna make a plan, and then you're gonna be like, your girl's gonna be like, no, I can't. I have to work, or I have to do this, and then you're gonna be stuck with half a plan.
And similarly, that's all part of being an adult. You're gonna have to miss shit. You ain't in school no more. You don't got weekends off.
That's right. Thank you for pointing that out.
Hater.
I'm a hater.
Yeah.
So, Christmas. Did we talk about it already? Your son's coming?
Yes, my son is going to be here.
And your daughter will be here, and you'll have all your family.
Yes.
Now, remind me again, Christmas you do at your house?
It varies.
Okay.
Every Christmas Day afternoons are at my mom's house. Mornings are obviously when we wake up, it's our house. But if her side of the family comes to my house, or if we go to one of her sister's houses.
Do you do your Christmas Day or Christmas Eve?
What, my Christmas?
Yeah.
What do you mean my Christmas?
Like when you guys open presents, do you do it Christmas Eve or Christmas Day?
Our presents are Christmas morning.
Okay.
But we do a Christmas Eve thing with my cousins, and we do the white elephant games and stuff.
So is it going to be different since you have more family coming?
No, it'd just be more people.
Just a bigger elephant?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And then my daughter, unfortunately, has to leave at a decent hour on Christmas Day because she works Tuesday.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, dude. I think I was mentioning this earlier, how a lot of people complaining this year.
You know what? It gets more difficult as your kids get older. And I think all the holidays are going to be like that. And it's probably going to get even worse, like, once she meets somebody, and either she's going to be forceful and they're going to spend the holidays with you guys, or she's going to end up spending her holidays with his family.
She's yelling at you right now.
Which is it going to be, Tony? How you going to handle that, partner? Why is she yelling at me right now? I'm just saying.
Because what she's yelling right now is, she's shaking her head. She's snapping her fingers. Nope, I ain't going nowhere. I'm going to my mama's house. That's how it is. You want to join me, you can roll. If not, I'll catch you on the flip side.
I could see her saying that. I could also
obviously until they get married and it becomes more serious, and then,
Well, if she's snapping at him like that, I don't think they're going to get married. But, if you know what I mean? If she were to fold and say, hey, you know what? I'll tell you what. We'll do this. We'll do Christmas with them on Christmas Day, blah, blah, blah. And then next year we'll do it with my family.
Here's a funny thing about that. She has said in the past to avoid all this, because this has been discussed.
Oh, okay.
To avoid all this, she wants to find an orphan.
Wow. Well, good for her. That's, she's got to put in very little work. Like, she would have to show just a little bit of interest. They'll be happy. They've never had anybody show interest in them before, so that person will be happy.
It's
a little bit of love.
It's funny how now that you're talking about it, and I've never really thought so far ahead as we are doing now. There will be a point in time when they do have their significant others, and like my wife and I will probably have to go there, which is no big deal. I just think it's how the families get splintered. Because, like, for example, like what my mom deals with, we're not there in the morning, we're there in the afternoons.
Right.
So right now, in the mornings, let's say it's my wife's side of the family, all of them. At one point in time, though, it's probably not going to be like that because they're they're already starting to have their own kids. They're, for example, AJ just had a kid. This is going to be the first year. We don't know if he's going to be just there in the morning as well and take off, where they used to just stay there all day.
So you have to prepare yourself for being cast aside and second choice. Because, and I have to do the same thing because once you know what I mean, like, you never know.
I don't necessarily think. I think that's true, yes, but I'm thinking more in terms of my actual in-laws now. Because if the time is split between us and their significant other, I don't know how much the in-laws are going to be involved. You see what I'm saying? Make sense?
That you mean his
like
parents?
my sister-in-laws, their aunts and stuff. Because right now, they all get together. But what I'm saying is now that the kids are getting older, I'm not sure how that's going to work out in the future.
That's going to be a toughie.
Just might be.
Mm-hmm. Things just might have to change.
Things will change. I mean, they just, again.
It's crazy, right? When you sit down and you start thinking about.
Yeah. See, luckily, my wife's niece, Miranda, like her significant other, they don't go to his parents.
Okay.
Like his parents will come over to where we're at, in a sense.
Okay.
So it's cool because there's no splintering there. I guess that's the word I'll use. She don't have to take off halfway to go be with his side.
So would your Christmases be like a Hallmark movie where, hey, we're gonna go over to, let's say she meets a guy named Marcus. We're going to go over to Marcus's house and with his family. They've invited you guys to come. They have an extra bedroom. You guys could stay there. Or you could be like, no, we're gonna go ahead and go down to the Hilton down the street.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. That'll be the way it's done. I'm not staying in somebody else's house.
Why? That's not just somebody else. They're family now.
No.
How you think Marcus and his family going to feel when they trying to make you family and you won't stay in their house?
I'm not staying in somebody's house. Come on, kid.
But what are you going to tell Marcus? And you got to remember, whatever you tell Marcus,
I'll tell Marcus and his family, we appreciate it. We don't want to impose. We're going to go over here down the street to this spot.
You won't impose. We've been planning on this for a while. We
appreciate it.
We just remodeled the house and we made that bedroom up, especially for you guys. Please enjoy it. Feel like you're, look, we're going to be upstairs most of the time anyway. You make yourselves at home. There's no need for you to spend no money. We won't hear you say no.
So my daughter's dating somebody that's Southern? I mean, what's with this accent?
It could be.
No.
Maybe you spending Christmas in Mississippi.
It's not going to happen.
I don't know.
Those days are over for me. I'll get a hotel room. I'm grown. I'm good.
You already causing problems. You already causing problems. You like Medea right now. You need to go see Medea's Christmas and figure out how to settle down for the holidays that are coming your way. That's going to be crazy.
Again, it's what my mom went through. I guess it's something we're going to go through. It's a rite of passage.
Yeah. You just make sure when that time happens You keep your phone on because I'm gonna be calling you. To check up on you. Like, hey, so what's going on now? How's their food? That's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, and again this year, like we'll spend if I didn't have family down and if my daughter didn't have to leave early
Yeah.
and we were going to one of my sister-in-law's house like we are, it would be we'd wake up, we'd open our presents, you know, then get ready and go to my sister-in-law's. So we'd probably show up to my sister-in-law's, let's say 9. We'd be there till 1, maybe 2.
Okay.
Then go to my mom's house and be there for the rest of the night. Now, when I say the rest of the night, let's say till 10, tops.
Okay.
Now my daughter's got to leave early. She don't want to take that drive. She don't know what the traffic's going to be like. So let's say she just...
Very responsible thing to do.
So let's say she's going to say, I'm shooting for 5 or 6 o'clock to leave.
Okay.
So now we leave my house at 9 and we got to cut off at 5. So that's 8 hours. So you're looking at, let's say we're going to be at her sister's from 9 to 1. And then from 1 to 5 or 6 at my mom's.
That's about 4 hours at each, right?
Yeah.
More or less.
More or less. So it's just going to be, again, we're going to be on a time crunch. Stuff like that.
You know, 4 hours is quite a bit of time. I think you can get a lot done in 4 hours on that holiday. As long as you choose to be happy and unfold your arms and enjoy the day. And just bring in the love and the joy that's supposed to be shared on that day.
Did I ever tell you this story about just one Christmas? Nephew bought his kids one of those outdoor jungle gyms, like the wooden ones. That has a slide.
Okay.
It's got the fort. It's got swings. You know,
yes,
the big joints.
I believe I heard something about it. Yeah, go ahead though.
It was Christmas Eve, and we were at my goddaughter's house actually, and he was like, I don't remember if we made plans ahead of time. But I was gonna help him put it together.
Right.
So we left early. We left, let's say, at 9 from my goddaughter's house to his house.
Okay.
And we're putting this thing together. And then I don't remember how exactly I got a hold of Luis. I don't know. And he decided to come over to help out. And then after about an hour there, my other niece, Jackie, her baby daddy showed up. His name is Jesse.
Okay.
So, dude, we were there until the sun was coming up, kid. Putting that fucking thing together.
Wow. Was it that intricate, or were you guys just drinking and having a good do?
No, it was that intricate. It
Really?
was, yeah.
Wow.
You know, because first of all, you know, the lighting was limited.
Right.
And then it took us a while to figure out one person should really read the directions and kind of, you know,
guide the build?
guide the build. Let's do this. This, you know, this looks like it's, you know, one person start gathering all the parts that needs to for this particular section. And dude, it was cold.
What a clusterfuck.
Oh man, but it was a fun night.
But that's what it's all about, right?
Yeah.
Like at certain ages, that's what it has to be about. Because if not, you know, what are your rite of passages for Christmas? You know what I mean?
I remember going home. I was dead tired. And my old lady was already in the shower. It was like 6 or 7.
Shit.
She was in the shower, and I was walking to this. She's like, you ain't going to sleep? Nope. We got shit to do. You decided to stay out all night? Take a shower. Let's go. I was like, damn.
Oh, wow. So you had to run around all day?
Yeah. I started falling asleep at her sister's house, though. It was at one point I couldn't take it no more.
Wow. Was she mad because you were falling asleep?
Nah, she was pretty cool about it.
Yeah, that's
She
good.
understood.
Yeah, she seems to be understanding about that shit, right?
But that was a fun night.
Hell yeah. Did you ever put bikes and stuff together for your kids?
Oh, yeah.
Or did you buy them put together?
Nah, I put them together. There's a couple of things we would put together in the middle of the night. As a matter of fact, now that you mention it, kids, make sure you start getting your Santa letters written out. Plan on what you're gonna write.
Oh, that's right, huh? I
Yeah.
forgot they did that every year. That's pretty fucking funny. All right. Well, any final words for anybody or any birthdays coming up?
Yeah.
What you got?
We've got today is my niece's son's birthday, Lucas.
Happy birthday, Lucas.
Happy birthday! He turned 7.
Oh,
That kid's a trip. He's fucking funny as hell.
yeah.
That kid, dude, brings a smile on my face every time I see him. Also today is Robert's youngest daughter, Samantha. She's the one that just moved to New York.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Samantha.
birthday, Samantha. Tomorrow, my buddy James's son, little James, turns 23 tomorrow.
Woo-wee.
Thursday, my nephew Brendan, he turns 30.
Holy
Dirty
shit.
30, kid.
Woo-wee.
Yes, sir. Happy birthday,
He's
Brendan.
getting up there, man. Ain't no going back now.
He actually shares my mom's birthday, so my mom's her birthday's Thursday as well.
Oh, nice.
You know what sucks, kid? Yesterday, my brother texted me. He's like, hey, mom's birthday's Thursday. She's cool with Kentucky Fried Chicken, as usual. So we're going to go over there. And, dude, I was already smelling the buckets. And you know what I'm saying?
Fucked up.
And I can't eat.
Oh, that's right, because you
I'm
got
gonna do my. I had to do
your
my
cleanse, right?
Yep. Dude, I was just like, oh my God. My old lady told me, are you gonna go? It's like, why wouldn't I go? It's my mom's birthday and it's Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Wow.
She's like, because you're not gonna be able to eat. I was like, oh, you're kidding me right now.
What date is that?
What is what?
Your mom's birthday.
My mom's birthday is the 14th.
Okay.
Why?
Oh, because I was trying to figure out the dates, and Sebastian, they go, Milo's is the 16th, so it'll be Saturday.
Yes, that was gonna be the next one. Unless you want to take the lead on that.
He'll be 21 this year, bro.
Nice.
Doesn't want to spend it with us.
What?
He's gonna go and gonna go into the studio and do another song and then doing a video that day. So he won't be spending his 21st birthday with me. A little brokenhearted about that.
Wow.
Yeah. He said, Dad, just get some carne asada and do a barbecue. I don't want to do a fucking barbecue. I want to take you out and get you shit-faced. You know what I mean? I wanted to do a bar crawl with you downtown like we told everybody. I want to see you, you know what I mean? He said, yeah, but Dad, he says, I've already drank and yeah, but not legally, goddammit. And not with me. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. He doesn't understand that rite of passage. And, well, that's that whole thing that I'm already being put on the back burner. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so, happy 21st birthday, son.
Happy birthday, Milo. Milo Loke.
Milo Lope, young Lope.
That's it.
That's it. All right, everybody. Love you. We'll see you guys next week. Peace out.